Hey. Dang. I went to go grab my drink. It was so cold. This is like a slushy. It was so cold. This ain't turned to ice. These are snacks left over from last night. Finish these drinks up real quick. All right. Got a couple crumbs left. Thank you. Gotta say thank you. We over 900 subscribers. Not only that, just yesterday, it was 880 something. Now we at 920 something. So less than 80 subscribers away from 1,000, baby. About to come to that 1,000 mark, baby. So on the road to 1,000, thank you for everybody for liking, commenting, subscribing. I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Is y'all seeing it? Y'all in here from the grassroots. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So we only on, it's only up. It's only up from here. You know what I'm saying? The content only getting better. Oh yeah, please make sure like my last YouTube music video short. That was the first cigar visual for 2024, and I snapped, bro. Like, come on, man. You gotta leave a like, leave a comment, make that thing go viral. You know what I'm saying? I need 1 billion likes. We need 1 billion likes on my last YouTube short. It's the first cigar music visual for 2024, man. And it looks great. It looked good, bro. I edited that joint up, bro. So it looked good. So need 1 billion likes on that. We need 1 billion likes. A billion comments and unlimited shares, everything. Just, you know what I'm saying, make that last short go viral. It's only up from here. So it's because it's like, as I've been working on my editing, things like that, but yo, what's my favorite edit? And right now, bro, like, I was like, damn, bro, I just kept watching that jank over and over. Like, yo, Jones, that's my favorite edit. It's my first cigar edit for this year, so you knew I was gonna snap. And it's clean. Cause you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be messing up here, messing up there, but that's a clean edit, bro. It's a clean edit. So I wish I could make. I don't know how to make it leave in the chat. That's the chat. I don't know how to pin a message or something. All right, but. Yeah, so just thank you to all the new subscribers, and the show's about anything and everything. If y'all want to do a live segment on Cigar Talk, you know what I'm saying, just let me know. You know what I'm saying. Right now, I got 2 cigars waiting, and I ain't in a rush right now. You know what I'm saying. It's like I got them. I got 2 cigars waiting. And so I'm waiting for that next visual with the next, you know what I'm saying? And low key, I met a shorty yesterday, and she was on some stuff like, what she said? Oh, she said she was willing to come up here and be a guest on my show and go live with me on YouTube, just, you know what I'm saying, so we can chat and get some, and have a talk and a discussion and whatnot. So that was dope, that was dope, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be on the lookout for that. I have a live cigar talk session, and so, but if I get the energy or I get excited to, because it's like, I'm in a space, I'm not wasting the cigars. You know what's coming. When I got a cigar, you know it's going to be a music video short. It's going to be a music video short, and what else? A music video short, and some other long form content, somehow, some way. Either it's going to be a live or a video, but boy, editing them long videos, bruh. Oh yeah, the last one I was about to say, that other one. The last one I edited was my first. I finished the. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I finished the audiobook for Tangential Thoughts. So that was the first Cigar Talk episode for the year. Finishing the audiobook for Tangential Thoughts. Thank you for the like. Thank you for that like. I appreciate that. I finished the audiobook for Tangential Thoughts. That was the first Cigar Talk episode. And then I just had my first music video edit type of thing. And so that's that. And then yesterday, I smoked a cigar yesterday. And I came on the live to do like a little reading or whatever, but I ended up hopping from here to Instagram to Bigo. I was just, you know what I'm saying, hopping from platform to platform. But I was reading some of my poetry. And so what that helped me do was I understand which poems I like and which ones I'm gonna kick to people now. Cause I was just reading, I was like, oh, this one hit, or I might want to skip this one. So I know which ones I want to skip and whatnot. So that's gonna be better. So when I go out to do stand-up poetry, I can, you know what I'm saying, I know which ones I'm gonna kick, you know what I'm saying, all right, boom, I'm gonna hit this one, I'm gonna hit him with this, and which ones run up, you know what I'm saying, back to back to back. So I'm gonna go through with that again. Cause there's some I use wordplay and the spelling for stuff and stuff like that. So it's like those ain't gonna hit as hard if you're not reading it. So those is ones I'm gonna have to skip. But then other ones, it's like it hit regardless. Like, I was reading something like, oh, this shit's hitting. So it's like some of them is like it's good for audio. Some of them is better, like you're gonna have to read it so you can understand like the wordplay on it. So like those are the ones I'm gonna have to skip. But I at least with it. So, and that cigar was trash, bro. That was one thing I gotta let me update my journal right the fuck now. Oh, I left, bro. That shit was fucking terrible. Well, I mean, it wasn't terrible. And what shocked me was I was like, oh, this Island Gem, I don't know what the heck this is. After I'm thinking it, cause I added it to my cigar band sleeve on my NASCAR jacket. And so I'm sitting here looking at it, and the ash, you looking for a light, you looking for a white or like a light gray. This shit was black. It smoked, it breathed easy. Yeah, it was okay to smoke or whatever, but I was like, damn, bro, like, I didn't even care for the taste of it, none of that. What shocked me was, because you know I like the Leaf by Oscar. It was an Oscar shit. I said, oh, damn, bro. Oscar, this what he put. I was like, damn, bro. You put a bad one out here? I wasn't expecting it. That's like, because I told you my favorite brand is the My Father. Is the My Father joint, right? So I be liking those, but the one I don't like is the black band. And that was shocking to me, but I like the burgundy and the orange and the pink one and whatever. But that black band, I was like, oh, hell no, I ain't rocking with that shit. So it's just like, you know, you got that consistent, you got that favorite, and then it's like, oh, it's that one, it's this shit right here. It's like when you dating somebody, and you know how they say that you got the 80-20? Yeah, the 80-20 is like, it's 80% you're gonna love, and it's gonna be 20% that you just can't stand. It's like, damn, that's the fucking, you find that 20%. You keep fucking with somebody long enough, you find some shit, right? All right. what I wanted to do today. I thought I had some more snacks in this bitch, and apparently I don't. I got some more energy drink. I left a little bit of the energy drink. But I'm supposed to be going to the movies today to see Origins, and apparently it's about the origins of the caste system and how these hierarchies in society have been established throughout time and throughout history. So how was it starting, and in what in this culture, how the hierarchy was set up. In this culture, how was the hierarchy set up? Those social classes. That's what the movie's supposed to be about. So I think about with Miss Ava DuVernay. Hopefully that's her name. Damn, I can't believe this shit really frozen, bro. But it's like a natural ice. So I, at least, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta worry about no hot energy drink. Alright. So I just want to come up here. Let's do a quick energy tarot read. But yeah, I'm hyped, y'all. I'm hyped. Cause it's like, but it's also, cause I got 2 cigars. So you know for a fact, if I just sit here, I can just do a little freestyle and get a little music video at it. But that last one, I'm gonna need some more love on that one. That was the first one for the year. So make sure you go leave a like and a comment on that one. You feel me? That was the first one for the year. And so I'm letting that marinate for a bit until I hear a song that makes me wanna leave the one I'm with and start a new. That's what, come on. Shout out to Usher. Usher's about to have Usher about to be performing at the Super Bowl. Now, I said, what song should Usher perform at the Super Bowl that's gonna make you at least okay? Like, if it's one song, cause it's like, if he get off this fucking stage and he'll perform the song that you want to hear, you not gonna be mad? Like, cause I remember going to a Chris Brown concert and I forget what the fuck. I went to his last concert. Okay. My first concert that I went to was, I'm not gonna say first concert ever. Well, I mean, it was probably my first concert as an adult. And I went by myself. I went to when Chris Brown came to Atlanta. For whatever one that had privacy on it. My dumbass, I was drunk, and I had videos. I don't even know if I got the videos on his phone. Yeah, probably, maybe, I don't know. Cause I had to switch phones since then. But I can't even watch those videos because it's like you just hear my drunk behind. Like cause it's like I know the words to the songs and shit, and I'm trying to sing this shit, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to vibe out with the music, but because I'm drunk, I'm saying all this shit slow as fuck. And I can't even go back. And you know, you got memories, you go rewatch memories and shit. Concerts are the hardest shit to like capture footage on, cause if you're drunk or intoxicated or inebriated, whatever you are, you probably be messing the shit up. So, but it's like also them moving around so much on stage, you be like, well, damn, like, and people in front of you, like, concerts are the hardest place to get good footage from. But that shit was fucking worse because I was in a good seat. I was on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And nobody was really whatchamacallit. I had actually good seats. I'm trying to record this shit, but the only thing I messed it up was me trying to sing to keep up with the words of the song. So what did that teach me? I ain't about to sing this shit. Nope. I'm gonna just record and make sure. And the last time I went to it, he didn't perform Privacy. Privacy, I really like Privacy. I like that song Privacy. And he didn't perform that when he came here. When he came here last time with Lil Baby, when him and Lil Baby had the jump, man, it was a good concert. Oh, well, I was mad. Okay, I don't think he performed Privacy. Oh, he might have. No, I don't think he performed Privacy, and I don't think he performed With You. I wanted, because Chris Brown hasn't done a verses, right? He hasn't done a verses. But if I would say, because who you gonna put up against him? Now, he'll even admit that Drake, he's like, Drake, that nigga got the love. He's like, that nigga got some shit. You know what I'm saying? But Drake hasn't, the only thing, Drake has not been in the game as long as Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? So even then, it's like, you can't, that's the only reason it's not going to be that fair of a fight. Now, Chris is really in a league, so it's like, he got to kind of like, what I would say is, because the reason he did it, Jane, he was performing all his stuff, and then he go to the back end, he be like, all right, y'all, I'm going to put 3 songs out, you make some noise, and that's the song we're going to hear. I wanted them niggas to sing With You. You know what I'm saying? I said, With You. I'm sounding like a big ass fan. I'm like, yo, sing With You. But I think some other shit was She Ain't You or something like that. That was the one that won. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? And or something like that. That was the one that won. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? And the only reason I wanted to do that because like they got the little sing along shit and everybody be knowing the words. And I saw the one where it's like this dope. It was this dope video. I wish I ever screen recorded it. It was this dope video of like when the music stopped and the whole crowd singing With You, and that joint was beautiful. But they chose some other song. I was like, come on, bro. So those two. But and then my other like regrets about this shit was for when he did Poppin', it's cause like you're at the concert, so yeah, you want footage, but at the same time you want to be actually taking it in yourself with just looking at it, not looking at your phone. And so for Poppin', I'm like, oh shit! Like Poppin', I think I don't know if I got a favorite Chris Brown song, but Poppin' might be is up there. It's definitely up there, and that's number one for everybody, right? So he go to do that shit, and so it's like the only thing my video for Poppin' is like messed up because I'm trying to look at him, and I don't want to look at my phone, and so like when he go off my phone screen, it's not all the way good. So that's one of my regrets with that. And then what's my other one about that? Oh, the same thing happens. Now, I was not expecting this. And I think a lot of niggas wasn't expecting this either. And this is when Under the Influence blew up. Because Under the Influence apparently was like, it was a song that was on his extended edition for one of his older CDs albums. And nobody really heard of it. Bruh. And so when that shit took off on that tour, that shit took off on the Lil Baby Chris Brown tour. And I know I wasn't the only one who heard that shit for the first time. That shit was fire, cause that was the first time seeing that shit. And I think I posted that video too. I think I posted that video at least one time. But I should probably go back and look at that. But that joint is so fucking fire, bro. That joint was fire. The first time hearing Under the Influence, and that was my first, and I had to hear it live. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck is this? Nigga was fucking that shit up. No homo. That shit was fire as fuck. Everyone was like, damn, the shit was fire, bro. That joint was fire. So yeah. But and then my video for that, almost good. Almost perfect. But I wasn't expecting what the nigga was gonna do. And so the nigga like, I think he get down on the ground or something. He do something, and I'm like, but he goes off the screen. And I was like, oh fuck, that's the only part. But then he come back on my screen, but I'm like, shit, that joint was good footage. That's good footage. All right. Okay, that's enough ranting and raving. Now I gotta do my own promo. So, Tangential Thoughts. I ain't even got the book with me, but by now you should have seen it by now. You should know what the fuck going on. That's all I got. I got a YouTube audiobook playlist and commentary on this shit. It's been you seen all the book covers for it. Tangential Thoughts is a guided journal that you can purchase on Amazon. It's filled with quotes and pictures. Some of the quotes you've heard before, some of the quotes I heard in conversation. And it got some pictures in it as well. And so the goal is that it gives you a space to write down any of your own ideas, because it has like, all the pages aren't filled up completely, so there's space where you can just jot little quick ideas. Something comes to your head, jot it down. On the other side, so it got a quote, it got my response to the quote. The other side is a place for you to journal. And so you do need the lines. You can sit there and really say, man, I'm really mad, or I'm upset, and this is why, and this is happening. And you can sit there and question it and understand your own thoughts and feelings, because your emotions are your heart's way of speaking to you. That's that language that your heart speaks, and your heart speaks. Your heart's love language is emotion. All right? Your heart's love language is emotion. I like that. I gotta write that down. That's a bar. Your heart love language is emotion. And so, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. She want that love you, love it. Oh, kiss, kiss. Yeah, hey, kiss, kiss is another, like, that was the one thing about Chris Brown's songs, right? Because I think Tory Lanez tried it, and he used take you down. But Chris Brown's songs, like, they're so unique, it's really hard to do a remix off them shits. Like, a lot of other people's songs is easy to remix and edit it up, but Chris Brown's shits is like hard to remix, and so people don't even be trying that shit, bro. So say what your name is. Okay. Now what I want to do. Oh yeah, I was talking about my book, Tangential Thoughts. Tangential Thoughts is a guided journal that you can purchase on Amazon. It's filled with quotes and pictures. Yes. Version 1 has the quote, my response to the quote, space for you to journal, and pictures. Version 2 is a journal entry, a slight little journal entry. I finished typing it up in the back of my Jeep. And version 2 talks about how my family and friends made up a whole scheme because they cared about my mental health. And so they took me to the hospital, drugged my food, and and then had me put into a mental institution. And so it talks about that, what happened in there, and then part 3 for Tangential Thoughts will be the journey from now on till I buy some land. You know what I'm saying? And I plan to really build my own house. Like, I really do plan to build my own house. Yeah. Like, I've even looked at, because you know what's crazy? They say if you got your own land, right? Like, these people with houses, you can't build, if you're gonna build a structure, a living structure that you can live in, I guess a residence, like on land, you gotta go through all these tenancy laws, and you gotta jump through all these hoops and stuff. And I'm like, to build on your own fucking land? But that's on, like, especially like a barn, a shed, it has to be within certain dimensions, and if it's within those dimensions, then they're not going, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I said, I'll build a whole bunch of structures within those dimensions. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's that. Okay, so I talked about Tangential Thoughts, my book. I have another book called Art versus Artists, and the paperback version and the hardback. The paperback only has 25 entries, and the hardback has an extra 50 plus a little puzzle, hangman, and something else, a maze. So yeah, that's that. So Tangential Thoughts, version 1 and version 2. Art versus Artists, paperback and hardback. And yeah. Oh, the paperback and the hardback for Tangential Thoughts version 1 has 2 different covers. So that's why I have like 5 books technically. It's 5 different book covers out on Amazon. So that's books. That's books. Merch. Project Extinction merch. You know what I'm saying? I can take any shirt, screen print the design on it, and I'll be cutting, distressing my shirts, and you know what I'm saying, I might burn it a little bit, that pyro maniac. I don't even know what you call fire art, like when you actually burn and stuff, but I've been burning the sleeves up on it, just adding little texture and feels to the sleeve and the clothing. Cuts, rips, burns, and of course the designs. Putting multiple dinosaurs on the design. Oh, I ain't even, oh yeah, I do. Come on now. If I step out, I gotta have some Project Extinction merch on. You feel me? I gotta have, you gonna see some dinosaurs somewhere. So, Project Extinction merch. DM me on Instagram if you want one of those. Or yeah, so DM to order Project Extinction merch. And anything else? Talked about the book. Talked about the merch. Yeah, outside of any and all of that, you just donate to the channel. Send the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Send the Cash App. I can at least get cigars. Be like, the cigars that I like are $15 and up. You know what I'm saying? That's the My Father and that Leaf by Oscar. The one that I like are $15 and up. So, Cash App donations. Or if you just send whatever you want to send, you know what I'm saying? Whatever is on your spirit to be like, I just feel like sending this, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Send it to me. You know, I'm a invest it into my art. Because I also want to get another screen print. I want to get another screen print and do some more designs. Because I got mad designs. Like, yeah. Even last night I was thinking of some I thought, because I was talking about the apes and the monkeys and the gorillas. But then I had another design, bro. Something that could kind of like go with this and kind of make sense to it. But I'm keeping that to myself. I'm keeping that to myself. Because I don't feel like the design that I just had, even though it's like simple, I don't feel like people have seen it before as well. So it's gonna be on some like, damn, like what the fuck? And I'm sitting here thinking about it even more. My head is dope. It's fine. And it's gonna add to this. It don't take away from it. And so when you see both of those two together, it's like, oh shit, you feel me? It comes to be a whole scene. This shit about to be epic. Epic. And low key, I'm gonna do it myself. Like and then because I don't like to take credit for nobody. I had help with this. One of my former students, he used to draw dinosaurs and whatnot, and then I had another one of my former students make it digital, and then I kind of like, I just put it up here. So shout out to them, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. I paid them for what they did, you know what I'm saying? Just for the sketch. I think he gave me the sketch. No, I still paid him. I think I still just gave him some money just because he was always drawing stuff, yo. And then I definitely paid the other boy for the digital one. And then yeah, but they definitely helped me out. You know, that's one of my manifestations, yo. That's another one of my manifestations, is that I'll be able to, how do I say, like, you know, it'd be hard for, you know what I'm saying, kids to have that first job, but, bruh, I looked at that one boy, and it's like, even though he ain't passed math, I just know he gonna live his life as an artist. And so I was like, bro, you don't, and it's just one day I would love to hire him. I would love to hire both of them. Like going forward, because it's like, you know, you have a small team, people put together, people that you can trust. I would love to hire both of them, and so that they can just do art, bro. That's all they want to do is be animators and stuff like that. I would hire them for sure. Even at least having them being independent contractors, not really just pay them stuff, you know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, so yeah. All right. Let's jump into the tarot. Let's jump into the Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I got my home. Welcome. Damn. All right, did all the promo. Promoted the book, promoted the merch, gave a little update where I'm at. All right. Welcome to another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your chief, JaHaRaa, leader of the Kim Dynasty. Welcome to another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your chief, JaHaRaa, leader of the Kim Dynasty and the Spiritual Bandits, because we take our abundance, we don't ask for what's so rightfully ours. And on today's episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show, we will be doing an energy tarot review. I'm gonna do a little quick game. And I be forgetting to do the love deck, so Let me go ahead. I'm starting with the love deck today. Starting with the love deck. So first one is the energy that needs to be let go of. We have a 9. Well, we have 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. It's the warrior. That's the energy that needs to be let go of. So the first ones I read intuitively. And so even as just like you think a warrior, if going to battle and putting himself out there, but sometimes it's okay to just, sit back and not always be on the offensive. You know what I'm saying? Not always be on the offensive and attacking. So it's okay to just sit back and chill a little bit. It's okay to sit back and chill. Don't always gotta have your guard up. You know what I'm saying? Being receptive. So first one, we got a 9. And that's the energy that needs to be let go of. Next one is the energy that needs to be kept. And we got the 11. It's a descendant master number, so you don't break that down. However, it's the energy's there for you to operate on at an 11, but you can alternate. 1 plus 1 is 2. And so you can operate on either frequency, but it's best to operate at this master, ascendant master level. And so this is the energy that needs to be kept. It's the scientist. The scientist is a card of experimentation and seeing what works. You try this out, and I like how, who said it? That boy, Brother Polite. He said mistakes aren't, he don't like to use the word mistakes. He likes to say success points, because how bad is a mistake if you learn from it? So energy that needs to be kept is the scientists. Keep experimenting from your mistakes, if it happens to be, or you learn from your success and you double down on it. Like, you know what? This worked. Let me double down on it. Let me keep doing this. Let me keep doing what works. You know what I'm saying? Let me keep doing what works. And so you got the card of experimentation. And the last one is the energy that needs to be learned. Last one is the energy that needs to be learned. And we have, all right, that was an 11, and then here's a 12. Here's a 12. And so 12, 1 plus 2 is 3. That's a card of outward expansion and abundance. You know what I'm saying? That's a card of outward expansion. 1, setting the intention. 2, preparing for what you just intended. And then 3, showing it to the world. So this one is the priest, and this is the energy that needs to be learned. So let's read. Let's see what the question is. The priest. Working with a guide that takes a more holistic view may be something to explore at the moment. Values, personal and those of others, should be examined to see not only where they align, but of what worth or damage those that do not may pose. Group membership, discussion, and study are a force that is indicated, along with the possibility of sharing your personal truths and research with others. The priest cares for others, but the most important role is in setting aside time, space, and people to develop a dedication to the energies beyond the ordinary day. The most important role is in setting aside time, space, and people to develop a dedication to the energies beyond the ordinary everyday. The question, what would a simple new ritual that you create in, what would a simple new What would a simple new ritual that you create in alignment with current beliefs look like? What would a simple new ritual, I don't know why this is hard to say. It ain't even a tongue twister. But it's the fact that the idea extends for a long period of time, to clarify. What would a simple new ritual that in alignment with your current beliefs look like? So that's why, for me, the 2 resolutions, because it says simple new ritual. So that's just like a simple habit that you're just gonna pick up that you can create that is in alignment with your current beliefs look like. That's why for me, the resolution for me was if just editing, play editing, just taking it, whether it's my own visual or somebody else's, something small, I can do that on a daily, because you're on social media every day, right? So if you find something that you like, but you may not like all of it or certain parts of it, that's like, I'm looking at something like, yo, I just don't like the music behind this. Let me just put some music that I listen to over top of this. I would rather hear my own music. Boom. Something like that. So that was one of my things for this year. The other one was doing a little freestyles. Now, is when it comes down to the freestyles and whatnot, it's like, so even though there are times where I don't do either, well, I'm, for the most part, I think that every day this year I've done either one of those two. Because it's like sometimes some people just don't, they don't keep up with their New Year's resolutions and stuff like that because it's over an extended period of time. But if you didn't put the pressure on yourself of daily, what if you put your pressure on yourself of like, you know, couple times a week? You know what I'm saying? Couple times a week. And I know for sure I can say, like, I know truthfully I can say every week I've done multiple freestyles, I've done multiple edits. Because there are some days where I do a whole bunch of editing. And then the other day, I went on a whole rampage and did 30 freestyles. It's like just cuz, right? It's just cuz. So, and so, but once I do all the, like me doing 30 freestyles is like mentally taxing. So I'm like, I don't care to write another freestyle for a little bit. I'm gonna just edit for a little bit. And then once I've been doing the edit, if I ain't got nothing to edit, I'm just like, all right, you know what? I can do a freestyle. Something come to my mind. I'm like, all right, this was on my mind. Let me do a little freestyle or something like. It's little stuff like that. Little stuff like that. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump into the Archeo deck. Let's jump into the Archeo deck. Now, the first 3 for the Archeo deck is the energy that we should embrace and embody. The first 3 for the Archeo deck is the energy that we should embrace and embody. But it's like, outside of editing in those freestyles, I also do my YouTube. I'm doing my lives. I'm making my content. So those are some daily practices or weekly practices. Let me put it that way. Weekly practices that I constantly, you know what I'm saying, delve into. And I do, and you know what I'm saying, yeah, that's it. All right. Let's tap in. Let's see. Now, Archeo deck. First 3 is the energy we should embrace and embody. First 3 is the energy we should embrace and embody. So, I had to do this now because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it later. So I have to like, let me get it out of the way now. So it ain't going to be on my mind later. I'm like, yo, I did that, so. Got this shadow diver. Now, this is that past hurts, traumas, and triggers. You know what I'm saying? And being mindful of how certain things may not potentially be a trigger for you, but because of your experience, it is a trigger for you. And so this is about when it overcoming it when it does present itself. And so it's been coming out a lot. It's been coming out, it's been coming out a lot the last few days. And I've seen it, so that's why I've actually seen it in my day-to-day. So, because I can even say like my jealousy behind children now, or just the way that some people like, just seeing like, man, your life is so much easier. You know what I'm saying? But it's also like you a little jealous just because the confidence they have at this age. But it's like you see what their upbringing is like, man, if I would have had these opportunities or these resources, you know what I'm saying? We think like that, right? We always think like that. So I see it in myself, and so I always gotta check myself like, dang, why am I getting jealous over a kid because this kid it has these opportunities and whatnot. So but that's you know what I'm saying, that's me being honest with myself. And now I check myself because I'm like, I ain't gonna treat them mean or do certain things. But because you know what I'm saying, because also you want to add discipline and structure. But you know what I'm saying, some people how they can be mean to kids and children because of their own upbringing and this and that third. And they don't understand. Like I used to look at I'm just chatting, but like how certain women, like certain of the women faculty will get really mad and upset about how the young ladies are dressing. Now, some of them, yes, they might have to get checked on, but some of it is just like, well, why? It's like you ain't gotta be that mad or get that upset about you. Like, there's no reason to get mad or upset about what they're wearing. Yes, check them, but you don't. But for you to be upset about it, it's like. But then we see you and it's like, yeah, we see why, like, probably at her age, you probably even wouldn't wear that. Right now at this age, you probably still can't wear it. So it's like, there's jealousy behind that. And that's why the girls they be understanding, like, it ain't no reason for you to get mad and this and that. That's why they can't receive the message coming from that woman because it's like, why can't you just talk to me calmly and just say, okay, I probably need to alter or change it up this way? But because they be really getting mad about that stuff. But the Shadow Diver, just because it's been coming out a lot lately, I'm gonna just read up on it. 103. Let me see what sticks out. I think it's came out like 3 times this past week. Look, and one of the things I highlighted was traumas. All right, the Shadow Diver. The Shadow Diver spirals down through the tunnels of your history, discovering your deserted specters of discontent and trauma. Once located, he brings them back to the surface where they can be resolved. Unearthed, these buried scars, forsaken longings, and damaged dreams can be attended to, mended, and laid to rest. So right now it's already sticking out to me. Discovering your deserted specters of discontent and trauma. And it's like, because we also had that Essential card, which is about dispelling that myth of your imagination and having to get rid of it. And so, like, with this one, like, one of the reasons I was like, yo, I really just got to sit here and just give my life and time to art. That was one of my things, and I was just calling. I was like, yo, man, I just got to go do my art, bro. And it's like, because if you ignore it for too long, then how does it come out? And so that's what mine was. Because this also says damaged dreams can be attended to, mended, and laid to rest. Somewhere between childhood and adulthood, there are stories that, having tumbled down a forgotten rabbit hole, remain buried, squeezed small, and still angry. This is that inner child. The Shadow Diver is Slinky, a hunter therapist with a nose for those bitter pills. This part I highlighted. Those traumas that cling limpet-like to the walls of your psyche. He is a miner and an archaeologist whose agenda is to retrieve and bring to light. It is hard enough to face threats like isolation, sickness, or the malice of others. I highlighted this next part I highlighted. But it is harder to deal with an internal foreboding that can't be articulated. We cannot overcome fears that remain hidden. And in order to break free from their cold grip, they must first be named and acknowledged. If we do not, we will never have a free choice, and we will forever be triggered into inappropriate actions by their rancor. Yeah, so yeah, I had that one down pat. Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, so if the next time this comes out, I'll just make sure I remember your inner child. That's what it's really about. Somewhere along the lines, you lost that, and that was when you were truly happy, right? And those were your dreams and aspirations, and you learned to like let them go, or push them down, or silence them. So it brings it in, unearths that, brings that back up. All right, next. So for me, it was the art, and that's why I went so hard on the art and go so hard with it and protect it, and it's like, you know what, forget it. This is how I'm gonna live my life, like this, because this is what I've always been doing for so long. And what's the constant regret would be not giving enough time to it. That's the constant regret that I have to sit and deal with. Like, I've only given from August, and I can't even really say August until now, because I've had to deal with learning how to live out my Jeep, and like it just is outside of all those other stuff, it got all these other factors going on. I had to like tough through that. I had to like, it is like, so I still didn't just be able to just be in a space where I can just safely just wake up and create and do my art, or just do something creative each and every day and all the time. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing. So now I am so grateful, thankful, happy that I'm technically in a space where now it just kind of comes down to like resources and still time and resources, until I get back to a space of, man, if I want to go whatever artistic outlet that I want to delve into, whether it's acting, doing photography, photo shoots, because I do all this shit right now by myself. When I find the time, when I have the chance, when I catch that spark, that inspiration, acting, poetry, you know what I'm saying, modeling, editing, art, just painting, whatever it is, the music video shorts, is any of all of this, or just reading. Reading was one. It was. I used to have. I don't know if they got it. We used to have AR points, accelerated reader points, and so you had to read the book, and then you got to go on the computer and take the, you know what I'm saying, answer the questions. But because I used to read all the Harry Potter books, and the longer the book, the more questions and points you could get. So I was pretty good at that shit. I think there was only one fucking person. I think in my school, I think I came second, bro. I highly think I came second, bro. Cause it was this one man, I ain't even, cause I had to give it up to her. I gotta give it up to her. You know what I'm saying? This bitch, it was this, I don't even remember her name, but there was like no catching her. There was no catching her. But then there was no catching me either. But she was above me, you know what I'm saying? And that's the one that I gotta sit there. I have to admit, she was gone, bruh. She won that. But I was gonna have to settle for second. There was like no catching her, bro. There was no catch. And when I say I used to try to, like, this is when I knew it was like, cause I was actually reading books. I was reading my shit. That's why I still like doing my cigar talk, and I'm reading my book and stuff like that. Cause I do enjoy reading. Like, cause yeah, last year, yeah, bro, that was on my tongue, bro. Last year, I was in such a rotation with my books, bro. I had 5 books in rotation. I was just coming home like, let me go read this one. Come home, I feel like reading this one. I had all these bookmarks for each one on. I was in rotation, and I was feeling good about that. I was reading almost every day, so I enjoy reading as well. But that's why you see me do my reading and whatnot too. So, but yeah. Oh, what I was about to say was, I remember even trying to like just get extra points, and instead of reading the book, I was just about to sit down like, okay, what they asking for? because the AR shit would ask you the questions in order. So I was trying to look through the book and see if I can answer the question without even without really reading the whole entire book. But yeah, I read some good books. Yeah, my reading comprehension level in elementary school was top tier. Like I was reading all the Harry Potter books, and yeah, I was reading into some good books. I can't remember the names of them. There's this one book about a wolf, and I remember that book. And there's this other book about a garden. I just remember reading that book too. But I feel like they were really sophisticated, so I'll have to go back and read those books now. Because I remember this wolf book, and I feel like it was actually like it was either from the perspective of the wolf or this guy who had to like train these wolves. That was a pretty decent book that I would have to read again. All right. Next is, you know what I'm saying? These first three is the energy that we should embrace in the body. So what's the energy we should embrace in the body? We got the intimate, and this is about doing and saying whatever it is and that's gonna make you go to sleep at night. Whatever helps you sleep at night, but it's about going to sleep happy though. So that's why yesterday, it was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, man, who gonna be share? Let me post it. Then niggas gonna wake up eventually, you know what I'm saying, to see this shit. So hey. Okay. Right now? Okay. All right. All right, so I'm gonna shorten this up. So the first three is the energy that we should embrace in the body. But yeah, it's about, man, I was eating my snacks and I was just doing my shit, and it's just like I just kept going because I just wanted to do whatever. And then the last card we got is the Fatalis. We got the Fatalis, and this is about trusting your intuition, trusting your skills, your abilities. Even though you can't see the path forward, it's still about taking one step at a time and continue to move forward. So these are the first three for us. These are the first three. This is the energy that we should embrace in the body. Yep, better go to the movies today. Go see that movie, but like that's why I had to come in here and do my read. Because we might go to the movies, and I don't know how the rest of the day's gonna go, and what time we get back, and all this other shit. But it's like I can at least say that before I go to sleep tonight, I can say I did my read or I did certain things. You know what I'm saying? And still not knowing, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna happen, how the day's gonna go, but trusting myself that I'm in the right position, and I'm just gonna keep taking one step at a time. So those three right there. Cause she not here yet, so I got time. When she come, I can daggone. I wish she didn't with right. I only got one more energy drink, but mixing flavors. I want this one to melt a little bit. Hopefully this ice will melt. Okay, we had the Shadow Diver, the Fatalis, and the Intimate. All right, let's just add some tarot to this and get as much done as we possibly can. So, starting with the OG deck, my original tarot deck. Starting with the original tarot deck. I see the Seven of Cups right there already wanting to show itself. The Seven of Cups, that's water energy. Scattered energy. Scattered emotions. But being spoiled for choice here. So, what is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? What is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? Fuck. All right. This Eight of Swords, and this is getting out of your head. Swords is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and it's like only seeing one way of doing something. But this person is not held strictly down. You know what I'm saying? They just don't see a way out, but they could easily free themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, got the Eight of Swords here. Got the Eight of Swords. What's this jumping out? Ace of Pentacles. Brand new start, beginning, financial windfall. But what is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? Well, got another ace. Here's the Ace of Wands. Brand new start. Like I said, you set the intention. That's a one. And then this is Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, and creative sparks and passions. And then one more. What is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? All right, and then that Ace of Wands is followed up with this Four of Wands. And this is, you see everything is in alignment here. They're not intersecting, intertwined. There's no conflict here. Everything is in alignment. So this is happy home and celebration. The two people are raising up these bouquet of flowers here. So more fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, and again with our creative sparks, inspirations, and passions. Ooh, damn. But at the bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands. And so ton of fire energy, which is quick, fast. We got the Ace, we got that Four, and then this Eight. Again, everything in alignment. Everything in alignment. Sometimes they say this is incoming communication. Sometimes they say that's incoming communication. But even like on the playtime deck, the Eight of Wands has witches on it. And so it's like even, because remember in the Rose Oracle deck, it was, in the Rose Oracle deck, what came out, that priest, and that was about, that's it. The question was about the new ritual. Okay, damn, I gotta go. Oh yeah, that's her, that's her. All right, let's see. Clarifying this Eight of Swords. We got the Nine of Cups, you know what I'm saying? So this is very independent energy, you know what I'm saying? All the cups are in line, and that's wish fulfillment. Cups is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, but like I said, doing what makes you happy. Clarifying the Ace of Wands is this Five of Swords. Some more swords energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then this is gaining the upper hand through some type of advantage. But once you put yourself in a position, you got to be able to. Where'd she go? Okay, there she go. You got to deal with those, you know what I'm saying? But you have gained the upper hand. You have the upper hand. Four of Wands. It's clarified by this Empress, and this is abundant receptive energy. That's abundant receptive energy. So boom. All right, she's here. So we about to have to leave. Can I squeeze it in? Damn, what the Eight of Swords was in the Nine of Cups. The Ace of Wands was clarified by the Ace of Wands was clarified by the Five of Swords. The Ace of Wands was clarified by the Five of Swords, and then the Four of Wands was clarified by the Empress. All right, technically, one last one. Can I put it in there? Last one. With the playtime deck. G for the day. Squeeze it in. Let's go. All right, what is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace? Oh, yep, fuck it. Can't do it. See the Tower, the Eight of Wands, Tower, Eight of Wands, and the King of Wands. All this fucking fire energy. All right. This has been another episode of Tangential Chat Show. I'm your Chief JaHaRaa, leader of Kim Dynasty and Spiritual Bandits. And we gotta go. Time to go to the movies. All right.